fake, fades, fires, shot, rattles, iron. Bump from behind, plays it in the paint, caught by Lovering, slams! This Silva left side touches on the left side. A three ball is up. Drives, comes to a jump stop, turns, hooks shot with the right hand is up.
Well, there's some highlights for the NIT opening game for the Buffaloes here at the Event Centers. The Buffs knock off Seton Hall in the opening round of the National Invitation Tournament. Back into Stampede. Voice of the Buffs, Mark Johnson. Cedar and Jalen Gabbidon joining us here for a couple of minutes. We're standing in that NIT logo. It's fun to get into the postseason for you guys. I mean, there was a question late in the season when that was going to happen. And you guys came out and played pretty well against Seton Hall.
Yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the season, it was kind of do or die time. And it's like we had to rally as a team. You know, we talked and figured like we have to play every game like it's our last, because going into the last stretch, we had USC at home, which was a rough one. And after that game, it was like we have UCLA, Utah, and Washington. Like we can either just not care and not give everything we have, or we can say like we can salvage everything that we put our time and effort into and bust our our tail these games. And so we did that, and so we played our butt off against UCLA. We played really well against Utah at home. And going into Washington, we were feeling really confident that all right, we found our rhythm, and we made a little run there.
Yeah, it did. Had a close game with UCLA, and then on to the NIT, and a tough game against Seton Hall. And I would think you talk about the end of the season for guys like you and Ethan Wright. I mean, it was do or die, right? Next time you lose, next time you're done with your career, and you guys really played well down the stretch. So there was desperation the way you guys played, wasn't it?
I mean, I don't know if I'd say desperation per se. I mean, I think there's a lot of factors. Obviously, like you say, it's our last game.
Sure.
In March, you see what's happening around the country. It's like teams are playing like it's their last game. But also, just there's a large stretch in the season where, personally, I wasn't healthy, and I had a concussion coming into the UCLA-USC weekend and wasn't able to play. But that kind of gave me some time to get my health back. And for Ethan, it was with the rotation being a little shorter, oftentimes in that kind of dynamic, it's like you have a little bit more freedom and leeway to make plays, and because we need to be more involved in the offense. So you see a lot of the things that we're able to do on the court down the stretch. It's been a factor of opportunities as well as.
Well, the Buffaloes get that NIT opening victory over Seton Hall, and afterward we heard from head coach Tad Boyle.
Powered by Ford. Cars, trucks, and SUVs built for America. Built Ford proud.
Great win. March victories are hard to come by, whether you're playing at home in the NIT or neutral floors in the NCAA tournament. On the road in the NIT, we knew it was going to be a battle. Seton Hall's a tough team with tough kids and a tough coach, and they're seniors, they're juniors, they're really mature players, and we knew they weren't going to go away, and they didn't. It was appropriate that we won that game on a stop, because that's what we pride ourselves on defensively, and we weren't at our best. They were down their point guard, we were down one of our point guards, but I thought Julian Hammond played a really good game. Ethan Wright was terrific off the bench. And Luke O'Brien, 14 rebounds. I mean, he gave us great energy. And I knew going into this game we were going to have to play a little bit of zone, especially if we got in foul trouble, which we did. And it was okay, but it's just a good win. I mean, anytime you win in March, it's a good win.
There's the head coach after the Buffaloes knock out the Pirates of Seton Hall opening round of the NIT. As we continue with Jalen Gabbidon. So the Buffs get that opening round win, and then it's on to Utah Valley and end up falling in this ball game. You knew coming in they were a good shot-making team, and both teams played offense at a very high level in this and couldn't get enough stops down the stretch, right?
Yeah, I mean, our program's rooted in defense. It's part of the reason that I love this program, and really proud to be a part of this program. And it's just we just fell short today. They shot, I think, 50-some% from the field in our home gym, and if we want to get, we shot 50% from the field in the first half, and we were tie game. And you can't win a game like that, and so stops was the name of the game, and we just couldn't get it done.
How about put on your analyst hat right now and tell me what you've seen. You're an older guy, a veteran player. Lawson Lovering's growth late in the season for a big 7-footer, the way he was playing, got 21 points career high against UVU. What'd you see from him?
I didn't see anything new. See, that's the Lawson that we see every day in practice. What a lot of people who aren't a part of the program don't see is don't know. It's hard. This is really lost his freshman year to a lot of people. Into him, really. It's he didn't really have the same opportunities last year. And so, down the stretch, you saw he got very comfortable in the court. He was much more patient, didn't fumble the ball. As a former player who was there, sometimes you get too much adrenaline. You're just shaking. And maybe you're a great defender because you're all over the place, but you start slowing down at the end of the year. You can still see, he has post game. like he can shoot the ball, he can make free throws, you know. So it's good to see that.
You come in here and play 1 year for the Buffaloes after having a great career in the Ivy League. What's your view of this program after a season with Tad Boyle's team?
I mean, I just think, it's a great community within Boulder athletics as well as just our team. Like these are guys I didn't expect to get this close to a team in 1 year. I certainly didn't get close to my team at Yale like this close in my freshman year.
Right.
And it was, like Coach Boyle says all the time, like he tries to recruit high character guys, and that's what I can say is no matter what, like I loved going to battle with these guys, and I would do it all over again if I could.
Well, I know your heart's at Yale, and I know you played 4 years there. You played 1 year for the Buffaloes. You are always welcome here. Thank you for playing 1 season.
Thank you.
All right. There's talking about high character guys. There's one of them that Tad Boyle brought in, had a great season for the Buffaloes as their campaign comes to an end. Second round of the NIT coming up next. My broadcast partner Scott Wilkie is going to join us.